Now to a Target 12 Investigators exclusive, lingering layoff. As we first reported in May, Rhode Island officials tried to part ways with one of the state's highest paid employees at the troubled Slater Hospital system twice. But he remained on the job, taking home nearly $250,000 a year.
Now, Target 12 has learned that a high-paid official was protected by an obscure state personnel policy, which lets some state workers to hold on to multiple jobs at the same time. Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the exclusive details.
That obscure policy is called Leave to Protect. Put simply, it allows some state workers to put a placeholder on their previous government job when they go into a new one in case things don't work out. But Target 12 found the policy has been generously applied and loosely regulated. As Target 12 revealed last month, Christopher Feastamil, the chief of operations and financial management at the state-run Slater Hospital, was on the list to be laid off twice between October and February. But Feastamil's job, whose $226,000 salary ranks him on the highest in Rhode Island outside of higher education, survived. Now, Health and Human Services Secretary Womazetta Jones is examining what happened.
She needed to look into the situation that was brought forward by your investigation.
Senate Oversight Committee Chairman Lou DePalma has been holding hearings to examine Slater. He says he reached out to Secretary Jones the day after seeing Target 12's report.
By this time next week, we might want to have a follow-up conversation with regards to what her review has uncovered.
So why didn't Feastamil's layoff go through? A spokesperson says he had leave to protect status, giving him the right to return to his old job if he lost his current one. The upshot, Feastamil technically would have bumped Slater's interim CEO, Jennifer White, from her job if he was let go. In a text message to Target 12, Feastamil put the blame on White, writing, "She systematically marginalized me. In February, she instructed me to telecommute, denied me an office and desk phone," adding, "I did nothing wrong acting as instructed."
For 4 months, what do we do? That's the core of the issue of, regardless of whether you're going to bump this person here or you're going to go do that over there.
Feastamil's situation is not unique. Target 12 discovered 1,600 state employees have leave to protect status, and they can put a placeholder on up to 3 jobs at a time.
It's pretty simple. It's an abuse of the system.
Gary Sass led the Department of Administration under Governor Don Kachiri. He says Leave to Protect was originally created as a safety net for low-level workers in case they failed to pass an exam required for a new job.
And you certainly can't defend it for senior executive positions, because those senior executive positions have a lot of responsibility, but they're reasonably compensated.
Leave to Protect policy requires that the approval must be in writing, but when Target 12 asked for a copy of Feastamil's approval, we learned it doesn't exist for him or the other 1,600 workers using it. A spokesperson saying this manual administrative process of assigning Leave to Protect status on employees has been automated as much as possible, and that HR representatives have been given the authority to approve and renew Leave to Protect statuses on the personnel administrator's behalf. Feastamil declined our request for an interview, and a spokesperson for Secretary Jones did not respond when we asked to talk to Jennifer White. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.